Energy industry launches grassroots effort to protect gas stoves from regulatory extinction. And I think I read somewhere earlier too that the Congress voted on a bill to stop Biden and his administration from banning gas stoves. But maybe I'll do another separate video on that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store where I have I Will Not Comply t-shirts as well. So check those out too. All right, let's talk about this news. The U.S. Oil and Gas Association on Wednesday officially launched a grassroots initiative called Hands Off My Stove to help families fight federal, state, and local regulatory efforts to make gas stoves extinct. The powerful industry group opened a new website at handsoffmystove.com where everyday Americans can join a grassroots group for $1 a month to join the fight against eliminating gas appliances like stoves and grills, get weekly updates, and join like-minded Americans who want to keep government regulators out of their kitchen. Which I think is just, oh my gosh, like they're literally trying to control every single aspect of your life. Biden administration or Obama 2.0 administration is doing everything they can to control every single aspect of your life. What quote, when you go to handsoffmystove.com, really it's designed to be a grassroots organization, a grassroots affiliation of people who are sharing like-mindedness, U.S. Oil and Gas Association President Tim Stewart said on the John Solomon Reports podcast. The mission statement of Hands Off My Stove, according to the website, is to quote, preserve our right to choose to cook our meals any way we want without government interference. I mean, just think about that. Just think about that. Just take a step back and think about this for a second. The people, your government is telling you what you can and can't cook with in your own home. I mean, do people not understand how big of a deal this is? But the Biden administration created alarm in January when it suggested it was moving towards banning gas stoves in the future due to climate change and health concerns. Federal regulators are crafting new regulations that experts say would one day outlaw many gas appliances in the market today, sometime in the future. Meanwhile, several blue states and cities are enacting gas appliance bans on their own. Of course, you know, one of the most liberal cities in the country, San Francisco, formally enacted bans on some gas appliance installations in new residential buildings, but exempted stoves for the time being. California is considering a full ban on all gas appliances long term. I mean, this is just crazy. And then you got New York, of course. The state of New York is putting the finishing touches on a statewide ban on gas appliances in new homes. Stewart made the point that the opposition to such regulations need to be driven by everyday Americans. Quote, it needs to be driven by that mommy blogger in Utah or the restaurant owner in Iowa or the HVAC installer in Virginia, he stated. He goes on to say, I think what we can do here is we can help everybody get started, but eventually they have to take it. They have to take it from here. That's the exact opposite of groups like BLM, where the powers that be created these organizations that control it. They would never ever think about relinquishing power of the grassroots organization that they started. So this let me know right here that these people are really legit when it comes to that. But according to Stewart, this initiative is more than just about gas stoves. It's about standing up for freedom, even in a seemingly small way. Quote, it's not just about gas stoves. It's about choice, he emphasized. And it's about somebody else telling me what you and I can and can't do because they think they know better than you and I. It really comes down to, if we don't stop here, where do we stop? Great point there. I agree with that. I mean, do people not understand how government incrementally took away so many of our rights? They incrementally did this. They started off with the washing machines, like the dishwashers, that are crap under Obama, and they just keep taking more and more of our rights and regulate us into oblivion. To soon, we would have to ask government permission to go outside. Wait a minute, I think they did that before during the lockdowns. But that's what they do. That's the government for you. Again, about power and control. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Till next time, peace.